Alright, hi everybody, it's Bonkai922 here to bring you a chapter review. Not a lot today, is really nothing. If I get mostly done what I have to do tonight, tomorrow it's just going to be, I think, Maggie. So Monday's probably going to be pretty dry. And I don't have a feeling Nostradamus is going to have a live stream. So I might be invited to that. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, Attack on Titan, chapter 64. Now, this 54. This one, which I believe was called Place of Counterattack. I'm gonna give this a 4 out of 5. But this was definitely better than the previous chapters. I would say that I would highlight the ending and Levi. But then there was that moment. Oh my god, in this chapter, MIKASA. Oh shit. She need the just completely just need the hell out of this guy who seemingly they captured the fake Eren and fake Krista, Historia. I'm not going to go too deep on this chapter review, but just to let you know what more or less happened. In the beginning part of this chapter, we have Krista, Historia, talking to this woman who she calls her sister, which I found very strange. Calling her sister and everything, and she's telling her about what a real lady looks like and acts like, and then she says to her sister, "I want to be like you," and she's crying. She says, "Oh, exactly, act like that." And then all of a sudden, she just looks at Historia, puts her head to her head, and says, "Now you have to forget. Until the day we can meet again." Now, this woman looks almost identical to the same woman who was in Eren's, dream thing. So, we can already see here this kind of underlining similarity going on with Eren's dreams and Historia's. Then we just pretty much we have this Eren has this conversation with Historia about herself and how she's basically stating to Eren, she could never be like him with the way he presents himself, and he basically tells her, clear point, I like you better this way. The way you were before, no. And basically he finished it off by saying she's a stupidly honest, normal person. Because she was going on about the fact that Historia Rice didn't get love from her parents, was, didn't want to be in the position that she was in, while Krista can be happy-go-lucky and everything. But he brings up that point, and it ends there, that scene. That scene doesn't really have that much going on with it. There's a kind of a thing going on with Eren and Historia talking about this, but it's really not too much. The only thing I would take away from that is the very beginning. With MIKASA, keep calling her MIKASA. I'm sorry. Krista, Historia, and this sister. So, that's really what you get from that. Besides that, we have them going, these people. By the way, another character shows up. An old character shows up in this chapter. It's the guy who was... Remember the guy who was trying to cart out all this material out of through the wall when the Titans first attack, and when MIKASA fought them. That guy. I believe his name is Ruben or Reiner or something along those lines. And he basically is the president of this company that is like a merchant, I guess. He's a merchant. And he has these two hired goons with him, and they're basically going to confirm if this is exactly Eren and Krista, Historia. And right when they go in there, this scene was so ridiculous. MIKASA just comes out of nowhere and just oh my god! Just gives the biggest knee to the face I've ever seen. I mean, seriously. It was some knee to the face. It was like, let's see that in slow-mo. That's how vicious this was. You need to see it in replay. Like, you know. And what ends up happening is they take out these guys. And they take, I forgot the guy's name. Let me go backtrack. And just to see what his name was. I think his name was... I forgot his name. Shit. Oh, Dimo. Dimo Reeves. Yes, that's right. Dimo Reeves. And pretty much what happens is they take the guys out and they have a conversation with Dimo Reeves. And this is the other part of the chapter I thought was pretty interesting. Levi talking to Dimo Reeves and explaining to him about, you know, the whole thing, why they're attacking, when they're trying to get Eren. And this is all about the government. That's what was really interesting about this chapter. They were focusing on the government, and he was basically telling Levi that, Review-Levi'S, that he has orders, and the orders were to capture Eren and Historia. And this was pretty intriguing. The government, you know, and he was going in about, he's basically telling Dimo Reeves, you know, about the town that they're from. They basically takes him to the first wall that broke, which Eren plugged up. So, and it was interesting that he brought him there, and he was explaining to him, to Dimo Reeves, that, okay, you know, basically, if he fails his mission, Dimo, he's dead. These people are going to kill him. This is real deep shit, deep stuff going on. Real deep stuff going on here. It's like right in it. Like conspiracy and murder, and the government is corrupt. Which, you know, it was kind of funny because, you know, for Attack on Titan, I think this is the first time, from my point of view, from seeing it. I could be wrong, though, that we're seeing this out in the open. This corruption. And basically, Review-Levi'S he lays it down on him. Okay, so we're going to give you Eren and Historia. And you know, MIKASA's pissed off and shit. And he basically has been, but I have 3 conditions. One of the conditions is that he has to leave the brigade, because this is the brigade is part of the main government. And you have to join the survey squad. You have to leave the brigade, and you have to join the survey squad. One of the also conditions of this contract, they have to give the survey squad, Corps, all the materials, any materials that the Reeb industry gets. And I think there was a second one. That was the third condition. There was a second condition. that was stated. Yeah, all of its trust into the Survey Corps. So you gotta join be part of the Survey Corps, trust the Survey Corps, and give us all your materials, food and whatnot. And he starts laughing, and he basically shakes his hand, Dimo, and they agree. And pretty much what this is he's going to basically go ahead with this plan, Dimo, so that he won't have to die and the town won't just fall to pieces. So what they end up doing is they end up capturing one of the people from the brigade, and oh shit, Rivali and Hanji were torturing this guy. Oh shit, that was unbelievable. We have that, and then we have the other scene, which is we see Eren, and he's basically stating what they're going to be doing here. And pretty much what it is that they're basically going to do really the unthinkable. He's saying that this is our priority this time have told us in order to get their hands on Eren and Krista, government is prepared to go all out, an authority, power, regardless of the citizens or the wall. There's no way we can allow the king to just run wild like this. And saying that we cannot let humanity waste its time meaninglessly as the day of its downfall looms ever closer. And we see the king. Okay. This king, he looks like I swear to God, I can't believe I'm saying this. This guy looks like he took a little bit too many. Like he took a little bit too many brewskis or scotch or whiskey. Like he took too many shots and he's ready to kill over. But you could sense that this king is corrupt. And that's basically what everyone's saying. In order for humanity to survive, there's only one means left. With our power, we will overthrow the government and take the authority over everyone left behind the wall into our own hands. So basically the target is the government itself. And when you see that scene with the king, one of the people on the side is the people of the church, I believe. People who know all the shit that's going down. So overall, give this a 4 out of 5. I liked how this was a lot better than the last couple of weeks. At least with the middle. I know Brez Boy's probably going to say, it sucked. Only the last page was good. I disagree. The middle, towards the end, was good. The thing with Eren and Historia, it was alright. I wasn't too thrilled about it. Really didn't mean anything. The beginning meant something. Because it connects her dream with Eren's. But besides that, nothing really. It was Levi and his negotiations with Dimo, Reb, and towards the end. Middle, end. Great. Give it a 4 out of 5. Wonder how this is going to go. How they're going to overthrow the government. This is crazy. This is crazy stuff going on here. I mean, like, oh man, how are they going to overthrow them? Yo, this is going to be, shit. This is something that I look forward to. Yeah, this is definitely a better chapter. At least now we're moving along. Because, let's be honest here, the last couple of chapters have been dragged, and they haven't been, a lot of people were like, So, with this chapter, I think I'm a little bit more anticipating next month's, which is going to be March, more than I would have with the last 2 months. So, yeah, definitely something to look forward to. I'm Bonkai 922. See you guys later. All I gotta say is this: Mikasa's knee. Yo, she didn't even look like. Oh, man. She looked way like she was gonna kill people. That's the way it looked. Because once she came out of nowhere and she gave that guy a knee to his face, I was like, oh my god. Unbelievable. Like, way too much. So, good chapter, people. Tell me what you guys think in the comments below. Let's try to be civil about this, because I know recently with these Attack on Titan chapter reviews, people get crazy. But I really enjoyed this one. Tell me what you guys think. We'll see how next month goes. Hopefully, we keep this growth rolling. I want to see this going up against the government. Yo, it's awesome. Government, the king, is evil. It's gonna bring him down with Erwin and the Survey Corps. So it should be interesting. I'm Bonkai 922. I'll see you guys later. Watch out for Mikasa's knee. It is deadly. See you.